Blessings, everyone. Today we're having a storm right now, so there's a very high charge in the air. And I was very drawn to do the Starseed Oracle. Since there's been so much going on with the contact, and they've been doing the unveiling of everything recently. I know Dr. Greer had an amazing seminar at the Pentagon. And so there's been a lot of Starseed family and connections going on. And so with that energy, I would like to do a reading from this oracle. But first, I would like to say thank you to Spirit for allowing me to be a medium of light. And I ask the Starseed family to please step forward and help bring a message for our highest good. I'm just shuffling. I usually shuffle 3, 1 for source, 1 is spirit, and 1 is for soul. And then how I do it, I just lift the cards, and usually if there's something that falls out of the deck or moves up, like this one, that is my key, and I take that card as a reading. Star Brothers, Horus energy, protection, loyalty, safety, and trust. Which is amazing because today there's been a lot of birds of prey. I had the osprey that were, when I was out today swimming in the pool, just recharging, there were 3 osprey that were flying overhead, and they were very vocal today. And I kind of knew that it was going to be the birds of prey, and so I'm seeing the hawks here. And I know that is the symbol for the Eye of Horus. But it's just, a lot of times what I'm hearing is that they come through nature as well, because all of the creatures, the birds of prey, the insects, they are able to resonate at that very high frequency. So like our loved ones, Spirit can also bring through messages, and our starseed ancestors through the animals. So I'm going to read from the book from this one. This is Star Brothers. You are more protected than you can imagine. It's safe to open the back of your heart. You're being called to open to receiving a new level of support now from those in your life that are from benevolent beings that you're connected with. Through ancestral patterning, current life traumas, and past life karmic impressions, many of us have become mistrustful and suspicious of loyalty and of blocks when it comes to receiving support. We've learned that we need to go at life alone. That it's not safe to let our guard down and our heart open, that the world isn't a friendly place. The Star Brothers want you to have a new experience of life on Earth. They want you to feel deeply secure and safe, even if you're going through a difficult time. They want you to hand over your fears to them, to see them as opportunities to let in more love. And they're guiding you to stay open to receiving a greater level of support than you can ever imagine, both in this world and beyond, to call in your team of loyal protectors and supporters, both physically and energetically. They want you to learn to soften through life's ups and downs, and to learn to open your heart, especially when it most wants to harden. And this is just, it's beautiful because just a little bit ago, I did a singing bowl in the key of F for the heart chakra. They've been really calling for that heart energy, and a lot of times the connection comes right through, especially when we're looking at the sun's rays and we're seeing the light codes and the rays of light. And so that really resonated today, the message for the heart to open up. And also they're drawing my attention again to the rings. And I've noticed, and I know many of us have been taking those beautiful images of the sun, the great central sun, and we're seeing these rings around the sun up here. And what they're saying are, these are the resonant octaves of light. These are the tones. These are the same that we're seeing on the crop circles. And this is a message that's been coming through, and they're just reiterating this recently, is that when we see these, that message of as above, so below, what we're seeing with these resonant octaves of light around the sun are also being reflected in the messages that they're leaving in the crop circles. These are cymatics. And the difference is that we're able to see this. We're being given the moment to capture this when we're looking up at the sun, or we're taking the light codes when they're coming in the window or through the trees. It's the refractions of light. But they like to call it an octave because there's many different levels of this. And so this is something that they're bringing my attention to. And they're saying, pay attention. Notice when we're connecting with these beautiful solar rings and we're seeing the sun dogs, what part of our chakra system is resonating? That if we listen to it on an energetic level, that we're going to notice a frequency that starts to resonate. And some of these chakras, they're saying, are energy centers that are far above our head, way, way, way outside our physical body. It's in the expanded awareness. And so they're saying not to be distracted, to try to pay attention to the resonant feeling that you're having when these are opening up. And so they're keeping this message very, very simple. They just want us to know that they're listening, we're supported, and they're leaving us so many different miracles and signs and connections that we can listen for. We just have to stay quiet and open up that heart center. That's the biggest space they're going to come through. They're saying that a lot of us think that it's always going to be the crown chakra, and those are the downloads, and the third eye helps us decipher the message. But to connect, we need that heart chakra wide open. So go into the stillness and listen and pay attention to those beautiful light codes. So thank you for allowing me to share this message with you. Many blessings, everyone.